going to try and make this short because I know I'm going to send this as an email attachment, but what we're going to be doing is switching this component out for this component, and what that will enable us to do is to attach these metal malleable bars that, because you can bend them, you can more properly fit them to the residual finger, and also you can adjust them for length quite easily since there's just pinholes. One thing that should be remembered is because this top pinhole does not travel all the way through the device, whenever putting a pin into this top hole, you always want to use a pin that has a head because that will enable you to grab it with a pair of pinchers and pull it back out. If you just pinch press a press-fit pin down in there, it will be very difficult to get out, so always use the pins with a head on them. One of the additional benefits of using this, often we have individuals that the residual finger is shorter than others, but having the sensation of the device the residual finger not coming all the way to the end of the opening gives a feeling that the device is not put on properly. So what happens in certain occasions is the device will be brought back to where it feels comfortable, but it may be shorter than the actual finger. So you don't want the length of this device to be controlled by the length of the residual finger, but rather the device should be the proper length of the finger, and if they need the sensation of having something touch the tip of the residual finger, you can actually bend this bar into an S shape, and that way when the shorter residual finger is put into the device, there's a sensation that it's put on all the way, and because they have the feeling right at the tip of the residual finger. And of course, if the residual finger is longer, that can just be left open, as you can see on this device, where the component just comes right back. But this is the component you're going to switch out. It's the front portion of the pan, and it is located right here on the device. And to remove that, there's 3 pins that have to be removed. One is the pin right in the back that holds this upper controlling arm into place. It travels right through the device, and when you look where the upper controlling arm is attached, you just need to press a pin in there and push it on through. And then on the side of the device, there's 2 pins. One is located right there that holds the connecting rod into place, and the other is where it actually fastens to the device. Once these 2 pins are removed, and the one in the back holding the controlling arm, that whole piece can be taken out, and then those same pins can be used to put it back together. Now, one thing to keep in mind, when you flex the device, that one pinhole is no longer visible. This pinhole actually travels up into the device, and you can't see it when it's flexed, so you have to make sure that you completely extend the finger, and that will make these 2 pinholes visible, one right behind the other. And then that component, when held right here, you can see that these right here are those 2 holes. That's the middle one, or the one behind the other holds it to the middle section, and the one in the front goes to the connecting rod. And then when you look at it this way, you can see that pinhole is the pinhole that holds the controlling arm that goes right through that keyway. And that should do it. That's how you basically replace this component. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you.